Hello, hello. How are we all doing? I don't know why the music is playing still. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Sorry, for some reason. Okay. Oh, let's play some Hogwarts Legacy. We are continuing Charlotte's journey. Our little Hufflepuff here. Our little Hufflepuff red-haired girl. We are trying out new. You're going to see some fun little things pop up when you cast your spell. We're working on it though, so it's new and we got to make sure we get the coding right. So we'll tell you when that's ready to go. Or Marmalade will just start casting spells on everyone. One of the two. Okay, so we left off. We just finished in Hogsmeade. And we're supposed to go talk to Fig. So let's go out and talk to Mr. Fig, Professor Fig. I could go down and just do this fast travel wise, but I'm gonna take us on a little tour here. Look at this little plant. I never noticed this plant before. That is so cute. As many times as I've played this game, I've never noticed the bouncing plant. I love looking at that. If you look at all the paintings too, they're so cute. Look at the little Niffler. Kitty. So how's everybody doing tonight? If you just want to lurk, that's fine. You don't have to chat. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, so that Revelio page you really can't get when you first come out of these rooms with Professor Weasley, so I like to get it right before I see Professor Fig. There's also another one right here in front of this door. And again, I'm just going to be showing you where everything is located and such as we go. Okay. Okay, so I like to round this corner. There is a flying page right there. I find it easier to get just when you come out of the Hufflepuff rooms because it's generally right around this part of the staircase itself. And you can see we have one of those little question mark wheels here. I like to do this one here as well. And then let's go ahead and get some pages here. So there's one in front of the lions.
Revelio.
Okay, so let's do our door. If you remember, these are math equations. So we need the missing number that's going to equal 6. What we have right now is 2 and 4, because remember, these are even numbers. So if we look at that one, it's 2. So the missing number is going to be 0, because if 2, we've already got 4 plus 6. So 4 plus 2 equals 6. So we want to leave it right here. That's 0. Okay, and then looking down here, we have 6, so the missing number is 5. So if I go back down to the question mark wheel at the base here, we're going to turn that to 5, starting with the 1, 3, and 5. And now we can go up and open our door. Okay. see, what did we get? Oh, I mean, okay. I don't love the statues, but whatever. Okay, moving on to the next page is right in front of the house collection. What do you call those? Hourglasses. And then going out. Okay, so there's a few things down in here. Did we already get these? Oh no, there it is. So we have a flying page. We have this statue, which we use Levioso. And there's one here in front of the crests.
Revelio.
Well, hi, Amanda. How are you? Nice to see you. We just got started. Okay. Let's go into the Great Hall. Okay, so this area, there's quite a number of things to do. We got this moth mirror, so let's go ahead and light that up. And it shows us inside the Great Hall. I love coming in here when everybody's here eating. Like, look at some of the things how are these kids not like 300 pounds? Because, I mean, as a kid, I didn't stop eating. Could you imagine? Or then they expect you to go get on a broom and fly? Hello? I just ate my weight in mutton or whatever it is. I just had 45 chicken wings. I'm not getting on a broom and flying. Crazy. Magical food. My mic sounds a little low. Okay, I can turn that up. Here, let me know if that sounds any better. Whoops. Just Accio the mirror. I turned it up a little bit. Is that better? You're on your Switch. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's 2 pages in here. There's one right here, which is the Great Hall itself. Oh, okay, great. Better. Wonderful. Okay, and then we have the page right here. And that's just for the lectern. Okay, so from here, we go over to the left. There's a chest in the corner. And then down here, there's another door. So we can go ahead and do that door. Okay. We got, what, 9 and 7. So we're going to do 8. And then we got 11 and 0. So then we're going to do 3. That should open this door. Let's see what we get. Ooh, the paintings. I like having the paintings. Those are some of my favorites. Okay. Over on the other corner is a little staircase. We'll come back there for the key later. But up on this pedestal is... oh, do I have those spells yet? Oh, that's right. I don't have those spells yet. Well, we'll come back here to set that on fire. We'll come back. But there's a couple things in here. We'll come back for those later. Once we learn our fire spell. But for now, let's go see Fig. You cast a basic cast on yourself. Okay. I mean, it's a choice. Whoops, it wants me to go this way. Okay, now that we're out here, actually, we can get a couple things here as well. Over here, so when you leave the Great Hall, there's this big, like, open courtyard. And back in here is another Levioso statue.
Levioso.
And there's another mirror. This mirror is a little bit tricky. So you go
I don't know what Madrigal was.
not down. You go this way. Oh, shoot. I'm going the wrong way. Darn it all to heck. Staircases. Okay. There we go. We're going to go down this way. You're going to light the flue flame. And then around this corner. So you'll see the dirigible tree. You know you're going the right way. Okay, so right up here, this little staircase here.
Lumos.
Okay. We're going to go right back to where we were. Did it work? Oh, you cast Imperio on me?
Run around in a circle.
Sadness. Run around in a circle? Okay. There. I ran around in a circle. Okay. Okay, so right back up where we were, there's like this water knock kind of creature here. That's where this moth is. Okay, so now we can take it back down. This was just a little tricky just because of all the stairs you got to go up and down. I say tricky, but what I mean is pain in the butt. That's what I mean. Okay. This one you have to be really careful with. Make sure you are pretty close to it because otherwise it can fly back. For some reason, I don't know why this one's kind of sensitive. Well, hi, Bug. How are you? I am doing well. Okay, so right down here from the mirror, you're going to see this little travel underground harbor thing. You can actually go down here. There is a page. There's a couple chests, etc. Okay, so once you're down here, there's a couple things you can get. You can just do a Revelio. You can see here, there's one here. There's a big one here. And actually on the other side is another one of those like white eye chests. But you can't get that until you are able to hide yourself. So we're going to leave that for now. We will come back down. And then there's a page right here at the end of the dock. Okay. And then just head right back up in the elevator. You're playing Animal Crossing? I loved Animal Crossing. It does get a little repetitive, I will say. Like once you get to the point where you've gotten everything, it can get, I think, a little bit grindy. Not that I mind grindy. I mean, I play Dreamlight Valley, so of course I don't mind grindy. But yeah, I loved Animal Crossing. I don't have a Switch anymore, so I don't play it, which is kind of a bummer. Maybe I'll get a Switch too. We'll see about that. Okay, we're going to see Professor Fig. I'm always so surprised when I come into this courtyard and there's nothing here. Like all the things that are here, right? There's no Revelio pages in this courtyard. So bizarre. Could you imagine living in a place for school where there's just like ghosts flying all around yelling? Like it's not enough that they're just there, but they have to yell too. It's like what? Okay.
This is why we love the Fat Friar.
We do love the Fat Friar. You got rank 12. No, you did not. That's amazing, Bug. Did you post your picture? Did I see it? That is awesome. Congrats.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade?
I love that he has an apple on his
The
desk.
trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Yes.
They're
Yes,
after
they do.
the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I
okay. No
discovered
problem,
an
Bug.
inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts,
That's awesome,
to
though.
be sure, but I do not know
Is that your
where it
highest rank?
leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
You did hear that people are out to kill me, but sure, we'll go to class. No rush. We'll have to keep count of how many times I knock that stack of books over coming out of Fig's office, because I generally do.
For me, it's going.
You know, there is such a thing as trying to.
Because I faceplant into the wall and then go through the door.
You were nervous about the pick because you had never done one without your avatar before. I mean, that's awesome. I'm so glad you did well. Sometimes it's worth it to like do something different and push ourselves, right? I mean, I've done a couple different ones lately.
Might some kind soul help me?
Nope. Sure won't. Okay, let's learn this spell. There's always time for learning.
I believe.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell. Handy for lighting
Fire.
torches.
I
burning away
like her
spider
necklace. I
webs,
want her
and,
necklace.
when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find
Got
me
it.
once you've finished.
I do.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad prediction.
Oh, if only somebody would help you. It won't be me. But if only. I am going the wrong way.
Thought you were 100%ing this.
I am. I just don't want to do her task right now. Look, little girl, you're annoying. and nobody wants to help you.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He
Oh,
never
shut
backs
up.
down from a fight.
Ominous is such a drama king.
We love him though.
We do. We love a drama king, but girlfriend is a little bit much for me sometimes. Okay, so there's a number of things to get here along the way. And we're just going to get that done. There's a page here in front of the bathroom.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole?
Dude, get your wand out of my face, right?
Time per week, I can plunge the
He's
boy's
blind. I know,
lavatory,
but
not for the
his wand is kind of sentient. Like, the wand is rude.
Sought to trap me, confined me
Okay,
inside of
so
a
we have
jar.
this chest.
But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was
Okay,
granted my
Peeves.
privileges be handsome indeed.
We have a page right in front of this statue. And there's another one up here in front of this map that glows blue. We can't go in there yet, but we will in a little while, hopefully. Okay. And then behind this little half wall here is a chest. And then I like to, this is really the only time we're kind of over here. Oh, she's going after him with an axe. Okay. I didn't realize it was an axe. Okay, right here at the base of the stairs up is this frog. Go ahead and go in. And then you get this wand handle. Ooh, that's like one of my favorites. Am I going to put it on? Yes. Yes, I am. It's the pink one. It's my favorite. Hi, Jean. How are you? You obviously didn't find all this stuff. Hey, that's cool. That's what I'm here for, right? Because you can continue to play. That's what makes this game great. What? I'm being stared at by tech support. What did I do?
No, nothing. I'm just teasing you.
Okay, okay. I was like, oh no, what'd I do? Did I touch something? Tech support's gonna be mad at me.
As long as you don't press a button
I won't press a button, I promise.
like you did before stream.
A moment of your silence and attention.
Okay, let's go kick some buns at crossed wands. You need to do this big stream snap.
Just over there.
Okay, so at the base here we have a Levioso statue. And then there are two chests, one up here next to the little helmets. And then one down here in this great gate. And then I like to, before I forget, I always like to run outside. There is one page out here in front of this kind of fountain well area.
Revelio.
Okay. Now we can kick some butt.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones.
That kid's
A
gonna grow up
dueling
and be a
club of sorts.
bookie. I just know it.
It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
A Vegas resident.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a
Yes,
bad
he's gonna
duelist
live in
either.
Vegas
Imagine
and
it's
he's
quite
gonna be a
something to see
bookie.
the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end.
You're thinking of
wins.
doing an outdoor
It's our way of determining the school's
screens
greatest
instead of an
duelist
indoor
once
one.
and for all. And to lighten
Yeah, I
things
mean,
up,
outdoor ones are
the
always
winner
easier
is
to hide
awarded a
tags,
prize.
that's for sure.
Interested?
Not screen snaps. That's funny. I like scream snaps. That's what we'll call our Halloween one, right?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree.
I
Besides,
agree,
in Crossed
too.
Ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along or duel alone. So,
That's what,
care to step
yeah,
into the
exactly.
ring?
Scream snaps is what happens when you get really mad.
The hair.
Like the hair. I am ready.
me in the
Let's
ring.
do this.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Indeed.
We'll make you regret signing up.
I don't like you already.
You're better than that!
Potato! Stupefy! Expulso! Levioso!
Is that all you've got?
Ooh, that's so satisfying. Love it.
Stupefy!
Give 'em what for!
Nothing like throwing a box in a student's face.
Cinder! Fringo!
Potato!
The one!
Stupefy! Accio! Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Agree on some students.
So satisfying.
One day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work.
Thank
Sebastian
you.
wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up.
You remember
and you
doing
could
this
be the
part.
next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In
Well,
fact,
hello,
the second
hello.
duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Ones
We
training
are
dummy.
playing
Very good way to master spell
Hogwarts
combinations.
Legacy.
Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Thank you.
Hope to see you back here again.
You will. Like, in a second, because I have to do it twice.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Why, yes, I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Can I just say, I never realized that chestnut curls kind of curls. I always thought it was the color, not like the shape
Nicely
looking
done.
like chestnuts on the head.
Yeah.
That's it! Good one!
Yeah, I
I'd say that's
did.
enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Quest complete. Okay. Let's go back and talk to our professor. Oh, if you talk to these people on the bridge, they pout.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
You should.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Is that part of the reason you hate Hufflepuff?
How you like that? How you like that? How you like me now? I never hit them. Oh. The Herald's turn. So, Bug, what are you thinking about doing for your snap? Do you have like an idea? You have to relearn the spells. I mean, yeah, you know, it comes.
Only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Oh, you're so
Seems
sad
Crossed
in
Ones
general.
isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Did I not complete her assignment?
You did, you did.
Did I? Because doesn't she usually say, oh, I have to play the other one. Bless. Well, we're going to map it. I don't want to run all the way back.
I believe you were responding to Jean.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's not that hard to get back into it. You should. What house do you like playing? Do you like playing one over any other? Where am I going? Going to the bell tower. Do you have a favorite spell? I do. Bombarda is my favorite. Why did I go here?
I thought Defendo was your favorite.
I like Defendo too. Not really, but you're hoping once you started doing it, it'll come up with something. Yeah, I mean, it's table, food. I mean, I would stick to just kind of those. Where am I going? I want the clock tower. Oh, there it is. I mean, I did not put any villagers in mine. I'm sure that might bite me in the butt, but I wasn't in the mood to try to trap anybody. So I literally was just kind of like,
hello, Lucan. Is
just
the next
me.
round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Sure am.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Sure.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Can't wait to kick your butt. Who we want first? Ooh, you. You. Nice try.
Come on.
Okay, you come on. You've only played Gryffindor?
If that's all you've got.
Fair enough. Gryffindor is fun to play. Although their dorm rooms their dorm rooms are okay, I guess. Nice try. Nice.
What to do? Bravo.
I gave
Well,
it my all.
You know, the
did
colors
indeed.
of the outfits
The
and
other
stuff are
duelists have already
impacted by
taken
house,
notice of
but
you. But after that last round, they'll really
true.
have it in
I mean,
for
you can choose to look
You'd
whatever.
better
You
keep
were a Harry
practicing
Potter
if you
fan?
want a chance of
Same.
winning. Or
Same.
at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready.
Until JK.
Hope to see you then. The next round is for all
Okay.
the gobstones, so to speak.
Tis, but I need to wait until I get a quest for that one. Ooh, it's not going to let me do that. Now it will. Okay. Defense against the dark arts. So what part of Harry Potter was your favorite? Like, did you have a favorite movie? You don't use the villagers for snaps. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. I don't blame you, Amanda.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear
Buzz
it.
Lightyear, that
Then
was
you
Oh
should
my
be
gosh,
ready
Buzz
to learn
Lightyear. I almost
Incendio.
punted him into
Should
the
be,
ocean.
Professor.
Yes.
I was trying to do a
I'm
snap
sorry
with some
to say,
villagers, and he
I've
kept just
visited
coming in
enough
and sitting
careless
down
colleagues
everywhere I
and
was.
mongers
Oh my
to
gosh.
assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Yes, ma'am.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Whoops. Sorry, I was reading chat. You love the older games with the Harry Potter characters and you were disappointed when it wasn't like that. Yeah, I mean, I can see that for sure.
Good work. To practice in the classroom before
Chamber
you
of
go.
Secrets.
I've set up
Oh,
a few
that's a good one. Don't love spiders, but it is a good one. I would say mine is probably...
Keep at it.
Ooh, Goblet of Fire is a good one. I like Order of the Phoenix, though. I'm not going to lie. I know that's kind of some people's least favorite, but I really like it.
Some people, she says, looking at me.
I know. You noticed that, right? I was like,
Help me.
okay, fine, Zenobia.
Are you all right? Don't you know who I am? Zenobia
No.
Noak, the girl whom
I'm
everyone
new.
at
Why
school
would I?
hates
How would
for
I
no
know who you
reason.
are?
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly. That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
Do you notice all
I
the
was
annoying
hoping someone
characters
would
are
want
in
to play.
Ravenclaw in this game?
Are you familiar with gobstones?
Don't you
Little
hate that one,
balls,
Hufflepuff?
like marbles.
Okay,
Round
yes.
game.
But I'm just
And
saying,
if you lose, they spray you with a
Zenobia,
foul-smelling liquid.
what's his face with the dung bombs?
Everett?
Everett. The girl that we just kicked her butt in, the one that does the portrait. I can't remember her name. It'll come to me. You cried over Goblet of Fire. Aw. I mean, it was an intense movie for sure. Sounds awful.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors. Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone
Well, I'm a
spit,
Ravenclaw.
it's their own fault.
Your
for
dad's a
losing.
Ravenclaw.
And I'm a Hufflepuff.
And you're a
Imelda
Hufflepuff.
is one of the worst
I don't
losers.
know how two
Everett and
Ravenclaws make a
Story are
Hufflepuff, but
terrible
there
as
it
well.
is.
And now those
That's
poor
girl
losers
math.
have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Well, I'd have done the same.
Sounds as if you caused a smelly situation and they responded accordingly. I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Oh, perhaps. Sure.
I'll see what I can do. I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
By yourself. So this particular task is good only because it takes you around the castle and allows you to get a lot of Revelio pages. So as we go along, I'll kind of point those out.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
You're just using Accio here.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
And thankfully the map does guide you to all the places you need to go. The graphics in this game, I know. I was so worried when they first announced this game was coming. I was kind of worried that it would be, I don't know, a little cartoony, you know, because you see some of the other games that came out prior, but this one is just a masterpiece. I mean, it's no surprise that they made so much money on this game. Cannot wait for the sequel. Okay, so when you come in this door, Zenobia's quest, remember I said, is going to take you around to do a lot of different things. Here is one of them. We're going to do the moth mirror, so we'll light that up. And you're just going to go up the stairs until you get to the green room. And it's right here on the wall. And then just run it back down. Oh, you should take the official test. It's fun. Okay. So let's head back up. Along the way here, there's a page right in front of the statue, which we haven't gotten to yet. Just keep going up. The map's going to be like, why are you going this way? It's kind of like GPS, rerouting, recalculating.
Revelio.
But it's, here's a bust. And then keep heading up, and you're going to hit the Ravenclaw doors. Right in front of the door is a Revelio page. Okay. And we just hit another milestone in our collection pages here. Field guide. So you can see we're chugging along here. I mean, you're finding a ton, and we're going to get all that stuff out of the way before we do like some of the bigger questing and fighting. Not saying Revelio pages aren't fun to find, but I like to just get the castle ones kind of out of the way. Okay, so back down here in the green room, which is where the map is taking us, there's a couple things. Here's a chest on this little table. And then we have another arithmancy door here. Okay, so we have 13. So 1 plus 8 is 9. So we're looking for the number 4 on the even numbers, which we know is the 1, question mark. Okay, so we're going to go 0, 2, 4. And then the other one we have is 21. So we have the three-headed snake here. So it's 3 plus 13, that's 16. So we are looking at 1, 3, 5, 7. I think it's 7, right? Did I do math right? What did I do? What? Wait, what is it? It's 5. Huh?
Did you math incorrectly?
I did math incorrectly. I didn't know how to math today. I didn't know there'd be a math test, but there it is. Okay. Let's see what we're going to get in this one. I love these chests because later when you get your room of requirement, all of these kind of spells are going to come in handy when you go to decorate. And another statue. I'm being cursed with statues today. Oh, good. Okay. So this is the Ravenclaw hallway.
Around the school for some of these costumes.
There it is. It's going to lead you down this hallway then. And right here is a Levioso statue.
Levioso.
1 plus 1 is potato. Exactly. I like that kind of math. Okay, so when you head up the stairs from the Ravenclaw hallway, so here we come, we could do the Levioso statue. We're going to go up just one flight here, and there is a Revelio page that a lot of people miss. It's kind of like on this empty little balcony here, right here.
Revelio.
Okay, we're going to keep going up. There'll be another arithmancy door right here. Okay, so we got 23. So 15 plus 2. So we're going to do 6. Nope, 7. Sorry, here is 7, right? Yes. 7. And then we've got 6. Okay. So 0, 2, 4, and 6. Okay, let's see what we get. If it's another statue, I swear to God. Okay, good. Paintings. Ooh, it's the landscape paintings too. Those are good ones. Okay. Gonna continue up the stairs. And there, make sure you go over here and light the flame.
Broadens the mind.
I didn't travel anywhere. I'm still in the castle, but sure. Okay, so there's quite a few things to get here.
Keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Which you notice she says every single time. The gobstone is right there at the top. See it glowing. Okay, there's a chest here. Page in front of the troll.
Revelio.
Okay. Oh, wait. They stopped. Did you hear them? They stopped talking as soon as I turned around. Okay. Now we're going to do this one, which is the centaur. Keep going. There's one in front of this little goblin.
Revelio.
Or not goblin, house elf. And then there's a chest. Okay.
You'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
And it's right here on the bookshelf. Okay, there's 3 things to get inside here. This is like the little, I guess, museum.
Revelio.
Okay, so this one is that's from Goblet of Fire, actually. That's if you remember, it gets wheeled out into the Great Hall and it opens to reveal the cup. That's what this casket is. So they did add a number of things from the movies into this game. Here's the trophies. And then over here, it's not necessarily a page, but there's like this little thing to read. It's just about Professor Garlick, basically, when she was a student. And she was a Hufflepuff.
Woo!
Okay. We're going to go back out. I guess this is how the kids work off all that food.
Bunch of cardio.
I mean, maybe that's the answer, right? The Great Hall is laden with all-you-can-eat buffet, and then you come and run up and down the stairs to go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
They must have, like, if you've been to school, like, you know there's a puke bucket. Like, the janitor he's busy with that, like, sandy stuff. Do you remember that?
Oh.
They would put that gross sandy stuff over top of it.
Why would they do that? What was the purpose of
It was to soak it up and get away the smell, I would think.
Use a mop.
But could you imagine in this place running up and down all these stairs? Oh. Poor Mr. Moon.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school.
Working
for
off them
Zenobia's
carbs,
gobstones.
exactly. Exactly. Again, I'm sorry, I hate these stairs. I try to keep myself to the wall, so if you look at the wall, you won't make yourself dizzy. Well, more than you would any other time. I'm not a fan of the spiral staircases, so I just face the wall, and it's a little bit better to run down versus that. Okay. So the next place we're going is right across from those stairs, up this side of the castle. There's a number of things here to do.
You'd
Okay.
better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There's the rafter one. And then we'll go up here. If you go all the way to the back of this like plank walkway, there's an eye chest that you'll get later, so we'll come back for that. Okay. So there's that chest. And then technically back here is where you start understanding the arithmancy doors. In this chest here is kind of the key. So like I've been telling you, you have your even numbers and your odd numbers. It just kind of lists them out here, but I like thinking them as even and odds because that's the way they're oriented behind the question marks. Okay, so we can go in the main door here. So we got 9. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we're looking for 4. So we go here, 0 to 4. And then here, 0 plus 1 is 1. The answer is 4. So we're looking for 3, 1, and 3. Okay.
Have you ever been smacked in the face by those?
Always. Okay, more paintings. Well, I have paintings and statues.
Clearly not always.
How do I think we'll get Maleficent? That's a good question. I think we're going to be summoned by the lore keeper. I think that's how it's all going to start. Is she's going to summon us and say something has changed? That's my guess.
Revelio.
Okay, right when you walk in, do a Revelio.
That is incorrect.
Marmalade really likes spiders? I'm sorry, what?
That is completely incorrect.
Wait, now I have to see what I like.
Oh boy, what do you like?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, chat. What do I like? What do we think? I don't even know what she put in here, so it could be anything. I really like Merlin Trials. That's actually true. I actually do like Merlin Trials.
One time you're 100% and you're like, God, it's Merlin Trial.
Well, there's a couple that give me fits, but I actually do like the Merlin Trials.
You also don't entirely complete them properly.
Okay, so here we got 17. 6 plus 5. We're looking for 4. And then we got 7 plus 0. So we're looking for 1. It will show her the errors of her ways, befriend her, the power of friendship and Disney. That is very dramatic. Oh my gosh, I did the wrong thing. It's 6. Wait. Right? It's 6. I said 4, but it's 6. I just went past it again. I'm just going to sit here and flip these. 2, 4, 6. Okay. There we go. You still don't like the lore keeper? Yeah, I mean, she's definitely sus. Okay. Paintings? Statue? Seems that's all I'm getting. Oh, gosh. That's the worst one. How did I get the worst one? Oh. Dang. Luck is not on my side here. The house elf heads.
Ah!
Exactly. Okay, let's see. We got 15. So now we're going to do 4. And this one is 18, 13, 5, right? You dreaded hanging out with the forgotten. I'm low-key dreading it too. Do we think they're going to take away the purple glow? And another statue. Another statue. You wonder who Aurora is going to play into the story, be befriended. Yeah, I don't know. Is she locked up on purpose? Did the fairies lock her up? Did she hide herself? Like, we don't really know, do we?
I mean, there are hints that something was trying to corrupt her.
Yeah, I don't
Keep an eye
know.
on high places around the school for Zenobia's
It'll be interesting to see how they're going to do it. There's so many, I think, unanswered things. Okay, we're going to keep heading up the stairs. Oh, hush up. Okay, I like to go up the divination ladder. You're going to come back here when you go to divination class, but I like to get some of these things out of the way. Don't mind me, Professor. I'm just going to steal whatever in this chest behind you. You're going to name yours Janet. That's awesome. I love that. I don't know what I'm going to name mine yet. I don't know. It'll be interesting, though. Okay, so up here on her, behind her desk is like a letter you can read. It just gets added to your inventory. Again, we're 100%ing it, so we want to make sure we get those. Janet, I love that. Okay, Janet. I'm going to name mine Karen.
Karen's a good
Karen.
I was gonna say jam backwards.
You find it strange that they're going to rejoin the character with the forgotten.
I'd better keep an eye on high
I
places.
mean,
around
I
the
was
school for
hoping
Zenobia's
that we would
gobstones.
just kind of absorb the forgotten back into ourselves. I don't know.
That's the last
Okay.
of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
You can just use your flu flame to get back to Zenobia. You don't have to walk. I just entered camera mode. You think the lore keeper hid her? Like on purpose, like evil, or as in protecting? Because it could go either way. She'll always want to speak to the manager. I mean, the Forgotten's kind of always there, and it's driving me crazy. I can't stand it.
Is the manager.
Yeah, the Forgotten is the manager. There you
More
go.
luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
I did.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well,
I like that she's sarcastic,
may I
just
have
like
my
me.
gobstones back?
Okay, chat. Are we giving her the gobstones back? Does she get her smelly gobstones back? Or do we say, absolutely not? What do we say? Marmalade, do you have an opinion?
I give them back.
You want me to give them back? Her smelly gobstones to torture other students?
See, you say torture. It's not really torture. You can take a shower.
We did the work, we should keep them. See?
Here's the thing. She's a kid. She is a child playing with a game.
Okay, fine.
course. They
Got
are
me
yours
with
after all.
child.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking
Yeah, please
of
don't.
which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Terrible idea.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I won't. Bye. Okay. So down here is another side quest that I like to complete, and I will tell you why once we get started. At least we'll be able to hide her once we level her up. That's true. She's definitely going to go to Banishment Island.
You wanted to speak with me?
I hope
did.
they...
Hello.
If they could
I'm
just
Duncan
change her
Hoghouse.
voice.
Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Why, thank you.
That's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case you are precisely the person
Bug, they
I
better
need.
be amazing.
You
That's all I
see,
gotta say.
we
Like,
were
I think we
learning to
should end up with a
repel boggarts in
house
Professor
skin
Hecat's class,
and be able to move
well,
the thorny
mine
tree.
unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
No.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem
Like, I'm a
adorable until
Hufflepuff. Of
one
course
sticks
I'm
its
gonna say
tongue up
that.
your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Okay. Not
I'm
nice.
sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm
We
too
love
afraid to
Poppy.
take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes.
Yes.
Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now.
So
that
that's
no
why we're
one
doing this
dares
quest
enter it
early.
anymore.
I don't wait
I
on
was
this one
hoping you
because we're
could
going to
go
get
there
some
and bring back
plants that
evidence
we'll
that I could
need
use
for
to show that,
ourselves, and
well,
you'll get a bunch
I
for
got
free.
in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
I'll
Very
see.
well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Kind of not true. Like, he doesn't really give us anything in return for this one.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
So along the way, we'll grab a couple things too. Hey, I haven't ran into anyone running. That's like a win for me. I am just running people over.
You're what?
Done things so out of order. There's really no set order that you have to do things in other than like the spells themselves. You can do things completely out of order. That's what makes this game fun and great, I think. Okay, so we're going to go to the right here. And then there is a really nice hidden chest. And you, along the path, the map is guiding you to go this way. What I want everybody to remember is to go through the weeds behind the greenhouse. And then there's this like wall of the castle itself in the greenhouse. There's a big chest back here. And I just realized I forgot to sell some things, so we're going to have to delete something. Let's delete this pair of gloves.
Do you want me to bring you a brownie?
No, not right now.
Okay.
You know what, though? Could I have a glass of water?
Yes.
Thank you.
Or just regular?
Just regular water, I think. Thank you. Okay, let's delete this. And then we'll go sell some things. I forgot to do that before we started this quest. But anyway, let's get this chest. Oh, I hate this face mask. Let's put on our best outfit, though. We don't have any gloves on. Did I just unequip those? There. And then we'll take them back off. Well, cosmetically take them off. I think that's going to be the best one. It's at what level? Oh, no. These are 31. What's this one? 39. Yeah, it's going to be the best one. Look at that. Like, could you imagine running around with that on all the time? I would get so claustrophobic. Like, there's no mouth hole. It's kind of weird. Creepy. Okay, off with you. Although, I don't know. Do we think the... Do you guys ever try this one? I don't like this one either. It's creepy. No pop today. No, I was drinking Coke earlier, Diet Coke earlier. But I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. Let's see. That one's going to be the best scarf. $31, $22. Okay, so 31's going to be the best. It does look like Darth Vader, right? So bizarre. I mean, I've never wanted to play as like a... I don't want to say evil character, but kind of. I just don't get my kicks on playing the dark character. But then again, I don't like horror movies. I don't watch scary things. I watch true crime. That's not scary to me, though. That's just interesting.
That sounds contradictory.
It sounds contradictory. I understand that, but it's It's more about like the process of the crime solving as opposed to the crime itself. Like, I don't focus on the bad people, you focus on the good people. Okay, let's go sell some stuff and make some room in our pockets. See, Amanda, you're a witness. I am drinking water. So when Coco yells at me for not drinking water, you can say, I witnessed it. Okay, so something that's pretty cool in this game that maybe some people don't know about. If you tip this guy, if you go up to his hat and do a tip, his band will grow the more you tip him. So by the end of it, he's got like all the instruments. It's pretty cool. It's just a fun little tidbit of info. You loved horror movies and now you can't watch them. Too real, right?
So take your time.
Let's see. Do you have anything I want to buy?
Now, just so you know, I'm going to still be monitoring.
Go ahead.
I'm going to still be monitoring. I'm just going to run down and I'm going to exercise.
Marmalade's getting on the elliptical.
Yeah.
Have fun. But she'll still be here, so we can't talk bad about her.
Doing business with you.
You can. There's nothing stopping you.
I mean, there's nothing stopping us, but I'll tell you all her secrets, and there's nothing she can do about it. Okay.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I do.
Whenever you're about.
I didn't like horror movies as a teen, I would say. I mean, I would watch them. My brother would make me watch some. Not make me, but basically I didn't have a choice because he was in control of the TV, so I didn't really have a choice on that one. No, I don't want to go there. Where do I want to go here? Let's go to the north exit. You work in retail, so your life is scary enough. So, oh, you know then what Karen really means then, I guess, huh? I worked in retail at one point too, and oh, God. God help us all. Okay, so let's get this proof for Duncan that he's not a scaredy cat. I love this. You know what? This texture in the game, in DDV would be cool. I like it. It's just a different kind of, like, old, weathered looking cobblestone. But I like the coloring. That would be really cool, like in the Forgotten Lands. Okay, so when you turn the corner here through this little doorway, there's these beehive looking things. There's a Revelio page there. And continue down the stairs. And then it's back here in the corner.
One spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio!
And in we go.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Tis.
Lumos.
Pathing now, whatever that was. Bad keystrokes is what that was, right, Bug?
Darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
I do that all the time. It's funny. I have to use. You know what word I have to use for in my my real job? I have to use the word shared a lot, and I can't tell you how many times I have sent the word sharded, and it's funny. Thankfully, I'm usually sending it with somebody that I'm, you know, have a good relationship with, but it's pretty funny.
Incendio.
Well, hello, Gnome. Welcome in.
Lumos.
How are you? We are playing Hogwarts.
Incendio. Seems the
I like lighting these versus trying to just keep my light on the entire time.
Lumos.
I was always surprised that there's not more down here.
Would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
I mean, we have like a few coins over here, but there's really not much down here. Autocorrect doesn't like you. I mean, I get it. I once sent out a form, and it was supposed to say public transportation, and instead it said pubic transportation, and I sent it to like, I don't know, 150 families. It was great. It was great fun. Okay, so when you come out of this particular quest, you get to the point where there's like all of these. You can just take them all. So that way you don't have to buy them in Hogsmeade when it comes time for that quest. And then if you do a Revelio, I think there's a couple other plants in here as well. So just take everything that's not nailed down, basically. I like that these things never attack us. Like, really? I can just, like, walk inside of a venomous tentacula? Okay, so you heard the little ding. There is a page. Okay, so we are going to go in the next room. There's a page in here.
Revelio.
So I say just go into every single room of this greenhouse that you can before you leave. There is all kinds of plants to grab. You just have to find them. They're kind of like they're very pale in here and it's hard to see. I'm not sure if there's any more in here. But don't leave. Like, basically don't go out these doors that lead out, because you won't be able to get back in. What quest is this? This is the Duncan quest where you have to get the venomous tentacula for him.
Have you ever been to the kitchen? I hear it's run by Hufflepuff.
So I like to just run around these areas. I think I got them all, though, when I was up here with Leander. But we'll run around regardless. Your autocorrect likes to put naughty words. I mean, is that because you use a lot of naughty words? Because that would be my problem, too. Okay, there's a box right here. I think we got everything over here when we were in herbology class earlier. Okay, so now we're back down. Got it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and head out. If you haven't lit this flame, do that. And then down in here, there are a few plants you can get. Did I already get them? I think I already got it. Maybe. I mean, I feel the naughty word energy. Okay, so right in front of this big tree, there's a Revelio page. And then from here, you don't have to walk. What we can do is, to get back to Duncan quickly, I like to just go to the Transfiguration Courtyard. And then you can just go right in from there. Family-friendly channels. Yeah, I've done the same. I have done the same. Okay,
Have
Duncan.
you found anything to prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan.
Yeah, your
I have the proof
bravery.
you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Happy to
Of
help.
course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname
It's so
was.
embarrassing.
Thank you again, and have a good day.
It's okay.
I know I will.
If you know Topher from
Thank
Topher's
you for
Tavern
all of
over
your
on
help.
Twitch,
No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
I am like the only one that gets censored in his chat. I'm constantly getting censored in his chat. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Probably not. I'm actually not saying anything. Like, I said the word but. And yeah, you're so brave, Duncan. What else did I say? Oh, I said the word suck. I said, oh, that sucks. And I got censored for that one too. And I'm like, Topher, why am I the only one getting censored in your chat? Like, do you have me on a watch list? Be honest. Duncan taking the easy way out, right? Okay, Fig. Let's do this.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your
Thanks for all the
skills.
likes on the
That
stream,
said,
guys.
I don't wish to
appreciate it.
postpone our visit to the
Appreciate
library
everybody
any
being
longer.
here tonight.
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule.
Your schedule
love
will
that.
wait indefinitely.
Could you
as
imagine
will
your boss just coming in and saying,
I
"Come
would think that
with
after
me."
all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office.
As if it was
5
like
minutes.
Fig's fault, right? Like he controlled the dragon that ate the guy.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice.
Why is my
It
character
would
so
be
cute?
unwise to provoke
I
our
don't know.
illustrious
She's just
headmaster
cute.
further. I shall find you when I've completed
It's a good
whatever
resemblance, isn't
toils
it?
I must endure.
Okay. Let's talk to Sebastian. Gnome, are you the one that loves some Sebastian?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one, Bug. I think Duncan doesn't do anything on his own. On your left. Okay. I like how he's just hanging out looking at the burning witch. Like, that should be our clue right there.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students
I
have
think
Victor
Sebastian's got the
Rookwood's
hots for
attention.
Charlotte. Just saying.
What was that all about?
What was that all about? Do I tell him? Nah. You're sus.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something
He just
for
did the
Professor
guess
Fig,
where he kills
but it's
his
in the
uncle.
restricted section of the library.
Giving it away?
He can't get
He
it
kills
himself?
his uncle?
He was called away by
Just
Black
kidding.
at the last moment. I
Who's
suppose I
excited to
could
get
wait
Max
to
and
get a note
DDB?
from him, but-
Okay, I think the
You want
better
to show
question is,
some
who
initiative.
isn't excited to get Max?
You mentioned being
Although,
clever enough
you
not
know,
to get
guys, I'm a
caught
cat
in the restricted
person.
section.
It's going to be hard
And
for me
I
to stop
am.
playing with Dinah
Meet me
and
outside the library tonight.
Figaro.
And tell no one.
Spoilers. Oh no, we're totally kidding. No, we're totally kidding. Let's see. You don't need to worry about it. Okay.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Yeah, so before you even talk to Sebastian, make sure that you go to Hogsmeade and sell all your equipment, because you're going to need room in your pockets, because there will be a lot of things to get here. You're so excited for Max, Amanda. Yeah, I know, me too. I really am. I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see what his like animations are and everything.
Need to reach.
Hufflepuff is known for his relationship with Slytherin. Is it?
More than to rat on us
Tina's so cute.
So
I know. I love the little kitties.
Let's go.
I actually have a little one of the little houses, Figaro's pink house, next to like my player house with both cats. So every time I come out of my house, the little kitties are bouncing around outside. It's so cute.
Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean?
Oh, you're scared about spoiling things for people. No worries at all. No worries at all. I think everybody here has played the game, or if they haven't, it's fine. It's fine.
Give it a try.
I will give it a try, Sebastian. Let's do this. This is Coco's favorite spell, by the way. It's her favorite spell. Okay, let's put this on. So what I like to do is I like to go to this side of the room. And then I like to shoot. Oh, you're going to go this way this time. Okay, cool. Depending on which way they turn, I shoot the wall. And then they're like stuck there for a minute because they're like, what was that? And then I go behind the fountain. This is just how I play, remember. This is not anything that I'm saying you have to do. But when that second guard starts walking to the other way, then go over to the left. That's the best door to go in to not get seen. And here we go. This guy's oblivious.
Lost. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
Yeah, she's sitting at it.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Got it.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always
Tempted
keep
to
my
get the
word.
seasonal bundle with the mushroom outfit. I mean, okay. Here's the thing about the seasonal bundle. I really like the mushroom outfit. I don't generally use it that much. It is cute, but the moonstones itself, I think, are worth it in the end if you add up what you would spend on like a large moonstone pack anyway. I mean, it can be worth it. Especially if you like the cottagecore look. I mean, the mushroom outfit is to die for. It's so cute in Dream Snaps too. Okay, once you get the key, just go over here and wait at this bookcase. Because she's going to turn around, and if you move, she'll see you. Once she turns, then you can go. I just stay hidden because you're going to need to...
Now,
in here to the right is a chest. And then we can head down the stairs. This is just a... It's just a silly thing. You don't have to get it. It's just something to read. And then the game's going to stop you. And basically it's going to tell you to do what I did earlier, which is shoot something to distract. And go as quick as you can here, and then just keep going all the way to the end. There's another ghost. She might start to see you, but just keep going down the stairs. Just ignore it.
Should be in the clip. No need for
and then you'll be fine. Now, sometimes the ghost can actually there's like a, I don't know if it's a glitch, but
So what is
sometimes
it
she'll
you've been
appear
looking for?
down here.
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister.
Just
Anne,
be aware
so that she
that you
can
might
return
need to hide
Hogwarts.
again really quick.
As Merlin knows, everyone
There's a
has to
page here
Why do you think you'll find me in a restricted
and
section?
a chest
Does
against the
Hogwarts
wall.
matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse
And
Blaine
again,
to St. Mungo's.
why are there Iron Maidens
But I
in
can
the game
research on my own.
of
No need to
students?
concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which
Okay.
is what, precisely?
Hide yourself again.
You're being awfully cryptic.
And then there's an eye chest here. So now you can start getting these chests. I like to get this so I don't have to get it again. And I find a perverse pleasure in revealing myself to the eye after I basically beat it. Like, haha, gotcha. You can get the book if you want to, and Sebastian is pleased that you're into the dark arts. I choose not to. Oh, there's some things that will hearken. You'll see things that will make you think of the original Harry Potter, the movies. Like there's those little, what are those little flying things that kind of get released in one of the movies? Those little blue pixie things. There's one of their skeletons. Just little Easter egg. We just don't ask questions. Exactly. You're honestly not excited for Max. I just have a fear of big dogs from trauma and stuff. Okay, I can completely understand that. I actually got bit by a guard dog once, big German Shepherd, and it was terrifying, and I was afraid. Doxies, there it is. I was afraid of dogs for a really long time. Okay, come on, Peeves.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
Naughty, naughty.
You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Like, we all know who would be Peeves in our lives, right? Like, there's always somebody, whether it's somebody you went to school with or work with.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Peeves ships it.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
Swear words?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
I'd rather blast it away, but sure, Reparo it is.
Reparo.
Okay. I think, was that the only one? Yes. Okay. Oh my, chat, did you just see what my daughter said to me? Okay, I'm doing it. Get her. I'm gonna get her. Hold on, let's see if it'll, can I attack Marmalade? How did I just cast Levioso on myself? That's not fair. Not fair. Okay.
Traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
Yes, there's a chest here. Okay, so I will show you. How dare you? Okay, did you make all these spells just hit me? Rude.
Where might this lead?
Rude. Use my spell against me. Peeves is your sister. Oh, I think it's like with an S. I think it's likes.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
So what I like to do with these is I like... Oh, wait, shoot. Hold on. I don't have my spells equipped. That would have been funny. I'm glad I noticed. Okay. Let's assign you there. And you there. Okay. So I like to Accio and then do that, because then they die pretty quick. Okay, so then we got this dude.
Incendio. Levioso.
There we are. Bug really likes limited gear slots. Lies. Lies. That's funny. Okay. Let's go down here. Okay, so we have 2 to fight here, and then I'll show you how to get over to that chest. Oops, I have to wait till he's ready. Now, if you float one, you can actually just make them fall off. They'll just, if they fall, they die. So that's, oh, we got our like goal. Yay! Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you so much. Okay, so from here, when you're looking at this, if you go to the left, all you have to do is walk towards this and a ramp will automatically appear for this one. You just have to be careful because you can fall off. I want to see how many times I jump instead of search. Okay. Let's go. This one will fall, so I like to jump. Or you'll fall off. Okay.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Okay, so if we look over here to the right, you'll see that there's a chamber over there. You just have to use the switches. So the first switch will open up this side. So you can see you'll be able to walk until you get to all the way to the edge here, and then hit the switch again. And then you can go over and get whatever is in here. Okay, you just have to walk and it'll pop up. This one, to go back, you do not have to hit the switches. You just have to get to here and then jump. And then hit it again to activate the... It's basically alternating, so it'll do the first one, go to the edge, hit it again.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Okay, there's 2 chests before you go down there. If you go down there, you won't get these. You can't come back and get them, so make sure you do that before you go down. And then what I like to do, you can see I just got upgraded material. Before I fight all the guards down there, I'm going to put on my best material. And no, I'm not using Zenobia's wand handle because it's, shall we say, questionable. We're going to go back to this one. Okay, moving on. You just have to refresh the page to see the likes, I think. Did I get what? Did I get the chest there at the switch? Yes, I did. Let's see. Let's go to this hat. And then we're going to immediately take this ugly hat off. Scarf. So my one niece would play this game I said this, I think, in the first stream, but it's funny enough to repeat. She would play and she would say, I don't like how you walk around like in these really ugly outfits. And I was like, you can literally change your look without changing the outfit itself. But it was funny because I can only imagine what she walked around looking like the entire game. So funny. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's do this. So remember, if we get the guards off the podium there and we float them in the air, they'll fall and then they die. But we have to do these two knuckleheads first.
Incendio.
In the face. Okay, now these guys are going to activate. This is where they start landing on you. So make sure that you're watching that. Oh, he didn't fall, did he? Shoot.
Incendio.
In the face. So, yeah. I love that spell. Haha, miss me.
Incendio.
Flame in your face. And there we are.
It is a book after all.
There's nothing in this room but the book, so don't think you're missing anything. I know you walk into a big room and it seems like there should be chests there, but there's not. Thanks again for all the likes on the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. You've been wasting so much time. Yeah, if you just float them in the air and then they fall off those podiums and you just use a basic cast, they fall off and die.
I'm off the elliptical.
Woohoo! How was your workout?
I did a mile.
You did a mile? Okay, good.
And burned a little over 100 calories.
Yay! Yay you. Proud of you.
Thanks.
Getting a 21-year-old to work out after a shift at work and modding is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. She's got great willpower, and I'm so proud of her. So here's a question. How come nobody read that little girl's mind and just knew that she was going to be a problem? Yeah. Don't you remember Snape reading Harry's mind? Why didn't they do that earlier? Like, what took them so long to go save this little town of all these people dying of thirst in Feldcroft? Like, what are you doing? What kind of a wizard are you? That's probably what she's thinking. That's what I would think. You couldn't have come like a week ago?
That's the real reason she went off the deep end.
Look at her. Look at her face. She's trouble. Somebody should have seen that. You're wizards. But no, they invite her to the school to learn spells and magic.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation.
It's pretty just someone's mind without permission. Okay. I'll give you that one, Gnome. I'll give you that.
I've never heard of another like us. Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day.
My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival,
I
Professor
want that
Ratcliffe
chair.
can see them too. But
I
we've
feel
never
like
known
that
of
should be
another
my
who
new
could.
streaming chair. Just a gigantic
understand.
throne.
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic.
Few
Cat.
are capable
There was a
of
cat.
wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
Did you notice her necklace, by the way?
As such, we
Did
ask
anybody
that you
notice
not
that?
speak to anyone about what we have discussed
She's
here
wearing the
today.
time turner. Another little Easter egg.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient.
I don't know why,
I'm
but this is how I
afraid
picture the
must
fairy
take this to
godmother's
the
voice.
headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come
Yeah, if you
alone
look at the
tonight.
headmistress, she has the time turner on.
If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Liar.
Oh,
Liar.
Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
And done. Okay. So, one of the things you can do now that we have the ability for fire is we can go around and do these fire pots that you see right here. And they will give you Revelio pages as well. So we can go kind of a few places and get these pages. And one of the coolest things to do that you can do now is the bridge puzzle. So there are these Hogwarts secrets where they're like kind of some of the bigger puzzles or things to do in the game. And one of them is the bridge. That's one of the first ones you can do. So right here, you hear that noise. There's like this gate. And it has some symbols on it. I have to light it because it's nighttime. Okay, so you can see here the circle, 2 circles with the line through it. It's basically like the Deathly Hallows, but with circles. You can see the number on 2 underneath it. So what you do is you walk up to, it's right here. You interact with the pedestal to make it a 2. Now that one's done. Okay, so now we can go to the next one. There's 4 of them. So we can see here the number 3 goes with the triangles. What's the squares? That is number 4. Hello? Oh, we have to light it on fire first, duh.
Incendio.
Okay, so now we can change it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Hello, I'd like to see what I'm doing. Okay, so that's 4. The triangle is 1, and then the triangle with the circle is 3. Okay, so let's go over here.
Incendio.
Oops, I just did the wrong one. They're both triangles. Okay, And now we can go down the fun little thing. If you leave, by the way, if you leave this, if you're doing this while there's kids walking around, you'll see kids just completely fall down that hole, and it's actually kind of funny.
You're evil.
Yes, can't forget the fire. Okay, we've got a couple chests down here. There's a wand chest. There's a large chest. And then there's I call them recipe chests. I don't know what else you would call them. What I get? Ground surfaces? I mean, okay. I want the desk. Hello. Up the stairs, please. I like getting the desks or like the like cabinets and stuff. Whoops. They should watch where they're going, right? It's not my fault that it was there. Oh, it's been a year since you've played? So this game honestly got me through COVID. Until DDV came about, but yeah, this is what I did. Oh, they're called collection chests. Marmalade. Okay. You know you don't have to super chat me for that, but thank you. I'll take your money.
Love you.
Love you. That was very kind of you. Way to support my channel, my daughter. Okay, we can go in this bathroom now. Let's equip. Hide and get our money. If only this were real, like if you could just make yourself invisible, go around opening a bunch of money chests. That and farming pumpkins. Like, I don't want to work. I just want to do that. You played Animal Crossing through COVID. I think, you know, as gamers, I mean, I think we all kind of had something.
You cannot be serious.
Just let me eavesdrop on your
working with Rookwood makes no
conversation
sense.
here.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Gnome, what did you play through COVID? Animal Crossing?
It's inconceivable. It's
or Legacy?
Fig. You have a visitor.
ACNH for sure. As well as
Sir,
Among Us.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
I snuck into the restricted section.
That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section?
Detention.
But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything.
Okay, what is
First,
BOTW?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. Okay, yeah. I think I played that too, didn't I?
You did. For like a week.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I couldn't. Breath of the Wild got me, man.
These pages seem to be missing. It appears
I don't know
someone
what
has
it
got to the
was.
book before us. Still, I will need
That's one of the
time
things
to
that bums
study
me
what
out about
remains. Perhaps you can
Switch
still salvage something
is
useful. It may
it
take
has some of the
time.
best licenses that won't go onto other platforms.
I wonder why it was here.
Nintendo being
I think I know, sir.
What am I trying to say?
I saw two more
Proprietary.
memories while I found the book.
Another
That word wouldn't leave my mouth.
Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a
So
drought.
remember, if you hear Godric's heart or Merlin's beard,
In
just replace
second,
it with
they were talking to a
holy
student who started as a 5th year,
S word.
like I did.
It's
She could
way
see
funnier.
traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
You bought 2 Switches, you could have 2 islands. That's hilarious, Jean. By the way, is it Jean or Jean? I don't know. I can't remember if I already asked you that.
I
Sure.
understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is definitely a console-friendly game, I think, versus... I mean, I don't know how it plays on Switch, but I couldn't imagine doing it on Switch.
All that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I just wanted to be sure. I didn't want to make assumptions. For reasons. I like that. We had 2 Switches for a while, though. Okay, let's read this mail.
Prove your dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the
We
usual
do.
place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Yes.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
You have DDV on both of your Switches?
And it might be best
Are
to
you
do so
going to be
outside of
upgrading to the Switch too?
Don't get me started. I get heated.
Okay, so it wants you to go to the map. This is just the tutorial part. You don't have to go to where Natty's asking you to go right away. I recommend that you don't right now. It's just going to show you how to get to the world map. Okay.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ominous. Move. Okay, so what I suggest to do is do this quest for Professor Hecat with your crossed wands, because you'll be able to get that out of the way pretty quickly. And that way you'll get that spell generally before you leave. If you do cross wands the right way. Very pixelated on this. Deke's hair looks like he's got flies in his face. Gross. Gross.
Incendio.
Yes, I said the same thing. If they come out with ACNH2, I will definitely get a Switch too. For sure.
Mother.
My daughter is not happy about that. But I don't care. My money. I'm an adult. You can't stop me.
Yes, but you won't actually own anything you have.
Future champion coming.
Don't care. ACNH2, I am there. Okay, I'm going to do the dummy first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea.
Oh gosh, yes, please, crafting menu. Do you think they're going to with this update? I think they might, actually. Yes.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Sure will. Wait, oop, I don't have Accio equipped. There we go.
Accio. Incendio.
Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong spell. Okay, let's try that again. Yes. Okay.
Incendio. Leviosa. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Accio. Incendio. Excellent form.
What a cheerleader he is, right?
Incendio. Leviosa.
Oh, you messed me up. What?
Hear your game audio.
You'll get it.
Okay.
Do your headphones still work?
Yes.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Good one.
Marmalade messed me up on that
Impressive
last one. I'm just saying, it wasn't
I'd hate
me.
to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other jewelers had better beware.
Yes, that kid with sticky hands. Ew. That's funny. Okay, so the reason I like to do this one, so if you look at Professor Hecat's tasks, so it's successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodging. So basically, I just start the crossed ones quest by just rolling away from everything that they throw at me until I meet that. So it's just an easy way to get that spell before you go on to Natty's quest.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Sure am.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
I hope we get to search by for everything, right? I don't see why we wouldn't.
We can make this
It's
a
the
real
same
victory.
mechanic.
That's the spirit.
That's the Hufflepuff I can't stand. And not because of this, but because of the stupid Accio game. Okay, so I just start rolling. I don't even throw anything at him.
Mind the one.
Except you. I like setting her on fire, just it's fun.
Oh, there goes my way.
Light her up, Natty. Come on. Come at me.
That's all you've got?
Oh, so satisfying. Did I meet that task? Are we done? Can I end the... Yes. Time to end this. Nope.
I could never duel.
Oh, that's the reason you never wanted to make a new character. It's part of the fun, though.
Victory! You've won the tournament!
I mean, getting through the beginning part of Hogsmeade and all that kind of stuff is kind of... It's the same. Like, you're not going to be able to change that, but... Marmalade likes Peeves?
It was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone. Now, to the victor goes the prize!
Well, hi, Milo.
And
I just
so
got a
it
kitty
is
tap.
My great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You
I mean, he's kind of dramatic,
to
but...
be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't
Dead.
tended them
They're
in
dead.
ages.
Or I stole them. One of the two.
Yes.
Okay, so from here, we have the two quests. We can go see Professor Hecat to get that spell. herbology class, and then we can do Natty's quest. I think we'll go get Professor Hecat's Expelliarmus, and then we're going to do Natty just because it's just fun. Let me use the map, though. We'll go, I mean, we've got goblins, we've got mini quests. There's just a lot of fun stuff to do with Natty over there. Get out of the castle, stretch our legs. Here we go. What do you mean? Natty's quest. Dirty. Oh, no worries, Bug. Thanks for hanging out with us and chit-chatting and laughing. Listening to me yell at my Hogwarts characters. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll be able to join us Sunday.
I completed all of your most
No,
recent
tomorrow.
assignments.
Well, tomorrow we're
done.
noon to 3, and then
ready to
Sunday
learn
we're at 6
Expelliarmus.
p.m. So
Pay close
join us
attention.
in one
the
or
disarming
both.
charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and
Thanks for
wizards you
coming,
might
though. I really
encounter.
appreciate it.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
I feel like this was Ron's favorite spell in the movie.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
May.
Don't you mean Harry's favorite?
Now they all kind of used it, didn't they? Accio was definitely Harry's. Harry was definitely the Accio king.
Harry used it once.
Let's see. Where am I going? What am I doing? Here we go. I want to go to the south exit. Aw, thank you. I appreciate the sub. Yeah, so I normally stream Hogwarts on Wednesday evenings, but I had to switch it because I was supposed to go out last night with my husband, and I didn't feel well. If you were in Coco stream, you knew that, but yeah, so we did not go out, but I also didn't stream. So we moved today's stream, and then I do DDV streams usually Fridays and Sundays. Of course, not this coming Sunday because it's Father's Day. Okay, so this one you could just Accio. These are treasure huts. We've not done anything like this yet, but the way you do this is you look at what's on the rock. So it's the fire spell.
Incendio.
And then you go in.
I should investigate.
I am feeling better, thank you. Yeah, it was just like one of those days where I had a headache all day, which then in turn made me nauseous. And then you just, it's kind of a snowball effect. You just feel like crap and you can't get over it. I just like to walk around and pick everything up that's not nailed down. Just like with any adventure game, right? So there's a few things to get through here. Obviously, we all, if you're a Potter fan, you know this is eventually becomes Hagrid's hut. The pumpkins, you know, all of that scene.
Revelio.
But there are a couple pages around here too. So there's one right here by the workbench. Along with, obviously, there's a bunch of chests. And yes, you can shoot the pumpkins. I mean, technically you can shoot at anything. So there's a few things to do around here after you talk to Natty. There's 2 side quests and then one of the main quests that you have to do.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
Sorry about that.
I am well, but I have been worried about you.
I just slammed the glass up against the microphone stand.
And Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak
You were
about
like,
it
"Where's
at the time,
Hagrid?" Right?
But I am hoping now you might tell me why they
Are you
were
guys
looking
planning
for
to
you.
watch the new HBO series?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at
I probably
Gringotts.
will. I like
When
the
were you
casting
at
so far.
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And
Could you
I've
imagine
cast
if the
magic I can't
animation in
otherwise
DDB
explain.
looked like this? It'd
I
be
know
kind of
that's
creepy.
A lot to absorb.
It is.
I don't want to see Donald
And I will
Duck
have more
walking around looking
questions.
kind of real
For
like
now,
this.
It is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you.
Yeah, I mean,
realized something that
it's
day in
definitely going to
Hogsmeade.
follow the books
You
more
displayed
than
such
it's not going to like
courage
resemble the
fighting a
original
troll.
movies, other
And
than
Serana
the
wasn't
overarching
intimidated one
story.
bit
But
by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have
it's supposed to
inspired me
follow the
take a
books
stand of my own.
religiously.
What
So
sort
I
of
mean, we'll
stand?
see.
Men
I'm
like
I'm
Rookwood and
excited.
Harlow
I'm
are the
definitely going to
reason my
watch
mother
it.
and I left Matabeleland.
And like I said, the
I am
casting's
not
pretty
going to
good.
sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must
I like
be
how the
stopped.
dragonflies just
Rumor
hover.
has it that Theophilus
And then
Harlow
just- did you
runs
see it
Rookwood's
disappear? It just
day-to-day
disappears.
operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning.
I want somebody to
thinking
do my
that
hair
we
like
could
that.
investigate a bit.
I mean, if I had
Try to
long
get the
hair again,
evidence
but
that Officer Singer needs.
it's so
Alright.
pretty.
But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I
It
know
could
more.
be.
In
I
the
mean, it
meantime,
definitely could
remember,
be more
I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
along the lines of like for that age
on your
level, but I don't know. I mean, from what I see, it looks pretty good.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
So that's the main quest you have to do. But before we go over there, there's a ton of loot. There's a bag behind the gate. Up here.
Revelio.
Yeah, you can see everything that gets revealed here. And there's no consequence for destroying people's property, of course. My gear slots are full. Okay, so don't panic if that happens here. There's a cellar right here that you can sell stuff to. Just make sure that you're equipping, before you sell, always equip your highest level gear first. Let's see. That one's better. Unfortunate, we have to keep that on. This hat is probably the best one. Oh, I mean, let's just leave that on. Take me seriously.
Yeah, leave the dunce cap
for sure. I think we have the best cloak on. This is a good wand handle too. This one's really cool. Especially with this wand because it follows the swirls. But I gotta go pink. That's just me. Okay. Let's sell some stuff to this man.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
I don't want to talk about it.
What do you have for sale?
Just buy my stuff, please.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Most welcome. We're getting a nice pile of cash. So let's go back over here and then we'll loot the place and then we'll go over to that place with the main quest. If you follow my streams to get the pages and chests, will it let you skip the quests you've already done? Sure. I mean, you can definitely watch the VODs back and fast forward through the sections that you've already done, for sure. Okay.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Okay, he's a side quest. We can do him, but we want to come over here and do this one first. But behind here, there's like a hidden wand handle underneath in the water here.
They must have come this way. Think!
Okay, this is going to autoplay.
Who did you think I might have seen? I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
I don't know what a doxy's nip is, but it sounds bad.
Would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Sometimes you just don't want to do it again. I get that. Okay, you die. Okay, here's where you're gonna see quests popping up, like on the right-hand side. Those are dueling events that will help you be more completion. So you see here on the right where it says dueling feats, disarm an enemy. If you do those, you get it racks up extra, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you get details that can enhance your gear by doing more and more of those. So I always just take a look. If you need to pause and look at those, you can. So you can see that did not, for some reason, disarm her. So I'm gonna wait and then you're gonna see that completed that.
No, don't.
Why are they wearing suits, right? That's funny.
What on earth
Hey,
just
they
happened?
like to
I've never
be
been accosted in such
snazzy
a manner,
dressers.
and so close to Hogwarts.
I agree, Nora. How dare they?
Are you all right?
As Coco would say,
I am,
the
thanks in no small part
audacity.
to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready
Unacceptable.
to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
When you have magic,
Well,
exactly.
you've avoided them for the moment.
Are all those
Pre-warned
spells
me
geared to
things were
me?
getting
Just tell me.
dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You have to put the like.
Oh, I have to put a name in there?
Yeah, so like, you can do it at me, whatever.
Oh, I have to at you?
No, you don't have to add. Just type my name.
Oh, I see. Tech support's yelling at me again. Did you guys hear it? So I just type in anything? Cool.
Well, I guess I have to come here now.
Mainly playing this game to replay, honestly. No, it is really fun. Absolutely. I'm almost 50 and I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy on a live stream. There's nothing silly about it. It's fun.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service.
I acioed her, and here she
Historian and
is.
Archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work
Depulso.
and life.
Well, that's just rude.
How extraordinary.
Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens
So what do you
of them
guys think?
all
Do you
around the
believe in the
I've
myth of
taken to calling
Merlin?
them the trials
Or
of
what's
Merlin.
your thoughts
I
on
believe
like the
he
actual story of
created them
Merlin?
as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
It seems to me how fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
I don't know. To me, it
I'd be
seems
keen to
like
know more
Merlin
about the
is like a
trials.
collection.
Well, I'll let
like
you
he's
in on a little
he's
secret.
kind of a made-up
No
thing
one has
of
yet
real
managed to
people,
figure
but
out
like
how
parts
they
of real
work.
people.
But
If that makes
I
sense.
believe I have just unlocked a
Not that
crucial
I'm saying
clue.
there's a magician,
I
but I'm
suspect
saying.
that Mallow Sweet is an
Well,
important
hi. How are
component
you?
in getting the
Nice to
trials
see you.
work.
Welcome in.
Versatile herb.
You're
Merlin
63 and you
repeatedly
played it
mentioned
100%.
it in his writings.
Yes.
I had just arrived to test my theory when I was
Welcome.
so rudely interrupted.
Thanks for sharing.
You see, each swirl in Merlin's
I
writing
say
has its symbol
keep on
in the
gaming.
center.
I
That
remember I was
started
in
me
a
thinking,
different
what
stream and they were
Mallow Sweet is meant
we
to be
were
placed at the center of the
golden
symbols.
gamers.
Precisely. Would you
I don't know
care
if
to
I
do the
love that
honors?
because I don't
We
feel
can
that
see
old,
what comes of our little
but
hypothesis.
I like it. I'm okay with it.
I brought a trunk chock
Merlin
full of Mallow
slays.
Sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
I will get that Mallow Sweet.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I will. Thank you.
I have the Mallow Sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features.
That
Place
is
the Mallow Sweet
awesome.
on the swell,
I love
and
it.
we'll see what happens.
That's great, Jean. I think I did know that, and I just love that about you. Okay.
See that? The vines
I did.
disappeared.
What should I do now?
Light them on fire.
The flames make the pyre sink.
You're 428. Milo, get down.
How beautiful.
About saw a lamp hit the floor.
Again?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think
Trying to
each
think of
has
what's
those
my
telltale
favorite
vines
Merlin
and the swirl
trial.
on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I
I'm not
have what
sure.
I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallow Sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do
Yeah,
be
sorry.
careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
And books. Let's see. How much do we have in? Do we need to sell again? I don't think so. 9 of 20. So every time you do those Merlin quests, it increases your you go down here to challenges under, I think it's under exploration, Merlin Trials. It will increase the size of your storage. Time to continue my research. Exactly. My husband loves that line. To the safety of my research and books.
Notes and books, and also saying.
Okay. Yes, I can help you, Grace.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Where are you throwing her? Where are you
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
I'm going to put her in the lake.
Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry.
She's secretly Anna and Elsa's
We
sister.
can't be sure.
We've heard this story before.
They nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some
That doesn't
peace.
sound sus at all, does it?
It
Sure.
sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand.
You cast Flipendo on Headmaster.
But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my
Oh, a
grandfather's
furlong.
astrolabe back.
Sure, I'll just measure that out.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as
Sure,
if
I'll just jump in
east
the
of
lake
dock. I should dive down and see.
in a cloak, fully clothed, with my school clothes on. Makes sense to me.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
You can actually use those commands, Gnome. Just type in ! spell and then something, and it'll automatically choose a different spell. A random, I shouldn't say different, random spell. But yeah, you can use those too. They're for funsies. Yes, you can. Let's see. I missed one. I feel like I'm stealing her grandmother's clothes. They're like
let Grace know that I found her
they're
family
like dead
astrolabe.
people clothes that I'm diving down to get. Defendo. Oh. Okay, Grace.
You didn't find the dive too
Oh, I just did that, didn't I? Just jumped right off there, didn't I? Okay.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible. Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. Would you like it?
I did. I hope it makes your father
Oh,
happy.
Confringo.
I can't
Right back
wait
at
to
ya.
see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver
we
of your
dueling?
caliber is certain to find all
Is this a
sorts of
duel?
things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Weasley! Welcome in. My favorite of the Weasleys. Help, you're on fire. Exactly. How are you, Weasley? We are about to kick some gnomey butts. Or goblin, not gnomes. Coco has so many meals, I can only imagine. I can't wait to watch it back.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares.
We
I've
have
nothing
something new
sell
to
now.
play with, Weasley.
I thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his
I already got
loyalists will
it.
spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't
Basic
join him.
cast.
While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not.
Yeah, you'll have to try it again, Gnome, because
said
there's
as
like
much,
a
they've turned
5-second
on
delay, I think,
Struck me
between
till I nearly
spells.
passed out.
We have a
Took my
cooldown
carts,
period.
My belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp
Oh, you just woke up for a
southwest of
nap.
here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to
That's
me
funny.
if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
You just cast it on yourself. You didn't
It was
cast
nice
it at
meeting
anyone,
you.
so it rebounded right
Wish it had
back
been
onto
under
you.
Better circumstances.
Gnome and I are dueling. Defindo again? Is that your go-to spell? You did cast it on yourself. Let's see. We're at 13 out of 20. I think that's okay because we're about to do a Merlin trial. Let's see. Another Defindo. And Marmalade, you are
After
just
what Ranrock
loving
did to that
peeves.
goblin banker at Gringotts,
That's like the
I shouldn't
second
be
time.
surprised at what happened to Orn.
I'm starting to ship you. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So there is. You like Zenobia? I mean, to each his own. Okay, there is a Merlin trial here somewhere. I just have to find it. There's also spiders around here, so we're gonna avoid them. There is a page right here. Weasley likes spiders?
Revelio.
Ew. You love Zenobia and her gobstones. I think you're the only one. Just saying. Oh, there's the Merlin trial. So I like to do this one because it immediately will make, when you get the first one and then you do this one right before you do the goblins, it will increase the size of your satchel. That's a bold-faced lie. I hate the spiders. Hate them. Oops, I just hit that sheep in the face. Hey, I'm not the only one. Coco deliberately went around doing the sheep and stuff in the face. I did. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hi.
Incendio.
Wow, I just like burned him right out of his clothes. Ooh, I did it with 2 seconds left. Ooh, that was close. Did we finish the Merlin trial? No, we did not. Where's the last one? There it is.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
That poor wound cap. Exactly. I saw it. We all saw it. Throwing gnome likes limited gear slots. We all love that, right? Oh, the spider. It saw me. It saw me. Fine. I'm doing it. Haha, I did it. So, if you're wondering,
is simply too many.
How did you beat those spiders so fast? The answer is I leveled my character up to level 17 before I fought them. She gets so flustered. I know it was, oh my God, it's hilarious. I love the name that she came up for it with us. Oh, there's another spider. Okay, what is my dueling feat here? Ignite it when it prepares to attack. Done.
Revelio.
Cool.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
I don't even talk to Coco about trying to do the dueling feats, because that's a non-starter. Not gonna happen. Panic and plan. That's our name. Plan and panic.
This must be it.
This is it. I like to rip this gnome off his perch.
There's more than one way to enter.
Why do I keep saying gnome? I'm sorry. I am not going to do anything to you, gnome. I apologize. Goblin. I keep saying gnome. Die. Hit a ranger with stupefy. Okay. Done. Perform dueling combos. I just didn't like him. Come on. Get sucked through screen hacking. Oh. Why did my dueling combos go down to 0 again? Did you see that? What the heck? Oh, no, no, no. That's stupid. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Oh, no. Do I have to, like... Really? It's gonna keep taking it down to 0? That's stupid. I am doing basic... Don't yell at me, tech support. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get that one.
L to Freon's carts.
Okay. So having done all that, let's collect all the stuff. There's a chest up here at the top. And by the way, if you want to save your character from getting injured, if you are on a tall platform, just roll off.
Let's see what's up your
It
sleeve
immediately
this time,
slows
Merlin.
their roll. This slows their roll. There's got to be more. Get the mushrooms. Poor gnome. I know. I'm sorry. Really likes glad rags? I mean, I think we all like glad rags, right?
Not Dad. Dad, Mr. Jam, does not like glad rags.
Okay, so even if I'm up here at this tall platform, I just like, you can just roll off. And there's no injury. So just FYI. Okay, free the carts. Oops, I'm stuck.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to on.
Giddy up, cart. Thank you. Marmalade really likes spiders. No. Okay, let's do this Merlin trial. I remember how I thought the ones with those balls were so hard. But they're really not that bad. That sounded really bad, and I apologize, but... Yeah. Expelliarmus to Marmalade.
Incendio!
Marmalade was bummed that I wouldn't let her put the unforgivable spells in there. I was like, yes, but I don't want people walking around like doing Crucio and Avada Kedavra on each other in stream. Maybe not. Ooh, Flipindo on Gnome. That's a good one. Although he just Expelliarmus you, so.
I went and grabbed it.
Ancient magic. Oh, mic drop. Okay, you don't actually have to walk all the way back to him. I like to just go to the map. Or I'm going to open my camera function again. What the heck? I like to open the map. Let's try that again. And then I just go to the little town instead of walking all the way back. Ooh, we got a pretty good match going on here. Leviosa and Descendo.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Indeed. That sounded like sarcasm.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them
Welcome
wrong.
in, by the way, if you're just joining us. Oh, was it difficult? Shh, it was no trouble. I'm just that good.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Confringo!
I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially
We got a pretty good duel going on here, guys.
You know, you've inspired me.
You need to relearn the spells.
Witches and wizards for years, and we've
Yeah.
always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute
You know what
to
gets
all
me is when
that
I
is
get
good between us.
like deeper into the game, and I'll forget to like switching back and forth between the gear wheels. That sounds wonderful,
It was a
Arn.
nice
I
idea,
appreciate.
Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started.
Oh,
Thank you
Weasley
again
the
for all you've done.
Bombarda. I like it. It's my favorite spell.
Did you not see Gnome Imperium?
All the best.
Okay, we did allow Imperio. Bombarda. It's my favorite. Where am I going? Why is it so foggy all of a sudden? I don't love it. Okay, let's go. I think we need to go to class. I mean, what's that about? Hogwarts. Oh, you know what? Let's go to Hogsmeade and sell some stuff.
Another adventure, are we?
She is getting snarkier every time I go past. Okay, let's look at my gear slots and sell some stuff. Let's see. I think that one's the best one right now. Class, ew, right? Does anybody find it disturbing how much Coco wants to learn the unforgivable spells? Like, she gets so excited. Like, yes, I'm getting closer. Evil Coco really comes out sometimes, I'm telling you. Okay, we got a couple wand handles. It's so sad because I like these wand handles, but look how chunky that is. Like, I can't imagine that in my hand. It just doesn't look comfortable. And this one always reminds me of, what's his face from the movies? Draco's father. I don't know. I just don't love it. I'm going to stick with my pink wand for now. Lumos, that's right. Light me. Well, Lumos. Oh gosh. And then you bombarded me. Did you light it up so you could see me better to throw that spell? Rude. Okay, let's go down here. Okay. What else we got down here? So, oh yeah, we did the bridge. And we got some field guide pages out in the wild. Quests, we've gotten some... These are all just cosmetics. These won't necessarily get you any higher level. These do. These eventually will help you increase your... whatchamacallit, abilities or defenses. You don't want to hurt the animals. Don't hurt the animals. Okay.
Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
What?
Why did you buy me a second
Oh, it's
pair?
the dancing.
I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful
So
you have
funny.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And it said the charms come out in the wash, but
I've
it
never known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Come in, look around. And if you've been eating
I love that she calls him dramatic.
Take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When you
normal
pay
ones.
for your own socks,
Hello,
then
I'd like to talk to you.
until then, you'll learn to
Let's
be
see. Do you have anything I want yet?
starting to cause a scene.
No.
Wash charms out of things.
I don't don't love any of these outfits or anything.
We'll say anything to avoid spending more
I
than
don't
us.
like to spend my money in Glad Rags because generally speaking, I'm going to get stuff in the wild more than I need them to spend any money. Ooh, that went up a notch. You like the acromantula? What?
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Absolutely not. Okay, so I'm going to get a bunch of money while we're here. So there are a bunch of eye chests all over Hogsmeade that we can get really quickly. And then we will have all the money that we need. You like the flying trials? Ew, no, I hate them. Yeah, because you play with a mouse. You don't play with a controller. It's like near to impossible.
It's not hard.
Okay, well then when I get to them, we're going to see Marmalade get on screen and she's going to do the flying trial. And we can see her do it. So that one's behind that little shop with the cats. We have another one over here underneath this. So I make like a kind of like a circuit. Whoops. I forgot to hit the button to get it first. Ha ha ha. Whoops. Gotcha again. Okay, I actually forgot one over here, but we'll go do that one right now.
Do you want a quick peek of Hot Coco's stream?
Oh, did you look at it? She's going to show me Hot Coco's stream. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. That's funny. She really is making all the meals, huh?
She's going for it.
She's doing it. Okay. Oh, hi, Lainey. How are you? We're stealing money from Hogsmeade. You napped through most of the fun. That's okay. We're still having fun. All the foods, exactly. I love that she's doing that, though. I mean, sometimes, you know what? You just got to have fun with Dream Snaps and just say, I don't care what I get. We're doing something silly. Just got to do it sometimes. Okay, so we're going to go up by Dogweed and Deathcap here. And there's 2 chests that we can grab here. Aw, you just threw some pretty light on Lainey, huh? Let there be light. Okay, so there's that one. And then there's the one inside her shop. We can get that one too. Oh, Lainey, you haven't done yours yet? Yeah, I think a lot of people are just, it's such a, it sounds like a basic snap, but then you're like, I don't know.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I can't either. Okay, so at this point in the game, so the next 2 classes that we're going to have the second round of herbology and potions. They're going to give you tasks that have to do with the magical plants. So what I like to do at this stage, so I've done the whole thing with Natty in the little town. I've gotten the Merlin Trail quest done. I've did Arn, and I'm selling stuff before I go on to the herbology class. What I like to do is I like to talk to her. Now that I've gotten some money from those eye chests, I like to purchase all of these. Not the venomous tentacula, because we got those for free. But you're going to need those. So I like to purchase those at this point, just so I have them on me and then I don't have to come back. You started yours, but you need to cook some stuff. Yeah. Glacius. Lainey, you're frozen. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. When you break the ice, let me know. I do have a glass of water. In fact, I requested it. I did request the water. There is an eye chest here in the cemetery. Oh, no problem. Enjoy your eating experience. I can't jump the wall. I've never tried it before, actually. Till now, but you can't jump the wall in the cemetery. Interesting. Okay, here's the chest here. And then there is actually, it's nighttime, isn't it? Still, if you go up this one, if you come to the cemetery at night, this is a secret quest. Just fair warning, when you go in, there are some Ashwinders in here to fight. But it's kind of a fun quest. Why can't I open it? It's locked. That's why I don't have unlocking yet. Darn it all to heck. Okay, well, at any rate, you're going to see this pop up and you'll be able to go in, and there's just a couple chests in there for you to get. I am playing this on PlayStation, yes. Yes, indeed. Marmalade plays on the computer. I play on the PlayStation. Although, as you know, I did get DDV for my computer, and I'm excited to try it. Okay, there's another eye chest back here behind this house. So before you cross the river. Got you again. He looks so sad. Okay, and then there's one that's kind of out of the way. It's hard to see until later on, but I like to get it now just because I like to take care of it. But it's about underneath the bridge.
Good night, boys.
And then there's one back here that we saw earlier in our previous stream. Try what now on PC? I mean... Whoops. I don't know. I mean, I would say... Honestly, what are you playing more? Right now, I would think it would be... what you're playing more right now would be what you'd want to maybe change over to your PC and what you'd like to do. No, you've already got DDV on one platform, so maybe if you're going to do Legacy and add Legacy, then maybe I would do that on the PC. That way you've got both going on. Because sometimes, you know, there are days where I'm just like, I need a DDV break. And sometimes I'm like... I need a Hogwarts break. I mean, it's up to you, though. But I mean, there's something to be said for having both games going on, so that way you can kind of play to your mood. Let's see. Where do we have another one? I'm trying to think. I know I'm missing one. Oh, I know where it's at. So, over by potions, there's one behind the buildings. I think it's back here. Oh, nope, it's on the other side. I for some reason always do that, but it is up here. There it is. I like how his little hinges go down like, oh. Okay. Ew, no. That's macabre.
They whimper like they're in pain.
No. Okay, there's a couple other ones, but we can't get to those because those are behind lock and key, so we can't get to those. Okay, so let's head back to Hogwarts. Is it just Switch that swaps A and B compared to Xbox controller for PC? I'm not exactly sure about how to answer that. Marmalade might know better than me about that. Okay. I like how you're just sitting on the ground. Like it's not like it just advances time, but you're actually sitting on the ground. Where is she? Where did she go? Or do I have to hit start? Oh, I have to hit start. Begin. Is A on the bottom or on the side? Oh,
Morning,
oh,
Professor
oh,
Garlick.
it's.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenore.
I will show you.
Dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's
So
class.
it's actually it's not
A little treat
letters.
for your auntie.
It's like X. I think X corresponds to A.
Hello.
The circle corresponds to B.
Please welcome the newest
And so
rose
forth.
in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing.
By the way, if you play on
cultivated in
PC with
herbology
Legacy,
is knowledge.
the game actually encourages people to mod. They actually like people adding mods to the game. So like you can turn your spiders into hamburgers.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the
You can get a mod that gives you Professor Garlick's hair,
Accio.
which is not in the game itself, but you can mod it onto your character.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous
You
friends
can
a
give
bit more
your
comfortable,
character all kinds of
shall we?
makeup options, which is what
First,
something you
let's
don't
protect our
necessarily
ears.
get. So that's one thing about PC that's kind of cool is you can do mods, which on PlayStation you can't.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay. What did Coco call these? Screaming potatoes?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Well, I could have done that.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
That is so loud. It is.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Well, it had best be brief. But first I'm going to steal your mallow sweet.
Not grass.
You saw nothing. Okay.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of
I
you.
mean, I'm a Hufflepuff, so I have to say I enjoyed it, right?
Herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make
You know
it a
what,
vital ingredient.
it was kind
in
of
the
a
Wiggenweld
bummer
potion,
that
as you
we
all should
didn't
know
like
from
get to
Professor Sharp's
keep
class.
the kind of motion of doing the potions and this kind of thing. Like, you just walk up to it and you put whatever you want in the pot. Like, there's no action to it.
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you
Exactly.
about that.
The screaming potatoes.
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Love
You'll
them.
find that
My
some
favorite.
plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on.
Amethyst, have you done your snap yet? Are you trying to figure out what you're going to
They're
do?
in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of
Oh,
this
that's right.
room.
You did say
Your
that.
classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered
Do you
to
have like
accompany you.
an idea of like maybe where you want to do it?
And mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay, Leander.
Hello.
Let's do this.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll
Okay,
need
there's a
nice
bunch of
work
stuff
in
to
defense
grab on your
against
way.
the dark arts, by the
The planters
Excuse me?
have plants that you'll use with other things. So make sure you Revelio around and grab
You outright
everything.
slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean,
There's some
I
right
would've
there.
If Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
You can see there's a couple more right here.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages.
And then you can take all
Now,
of the
see that dummy?
chomping cabbages.
Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that. Well,
You know, mind the gap in the ceiling, yes, for sure. I mean, this is the week to go inside, right? To do like a really cool kitchen build. I think that's going to perform quite well. So if you want to do an indoor build, this is definitely the week for it.
Aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like
He
stupid
said
booba tubers and
a
bouncing
bad
balls.
word.
The kind of plants that have your back in a
Demerits.
fight. Not
Points
saying you
from
can't go it
Gryffindor.
alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
But it was.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Take your time. That means steal everything that isn't nailed down. Okay, let's just look around and see if... Nope, that's locked. Not there. I think we got everything, though. We got the little chests and things when we came through here after Duncan's quest. So I don't think there's anything left. So we'll just go back to class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Oops, I think there's something we can take. There's also a letter here on her desk. This is from when she says, tell your aunt. I said, that's the aunt. So you can read through those, though. They're pretty fun to read. It just gives it a little
I
backstory.
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
eager to
mean,
see your
it just,
skill in the
I
soil
didn't, my
continue to
snap
blossom.
doesn't have any villagers in it. I don't think it's necessarily needed. I think if you look even at the pictures
Magical plants have
that
so much to offer.
GameLoft
I'm eager to
posted,
learn more.
I'm glad.
sometimes
Herbology is
the
a bounty
avatar
subject.
wasn't even in the
Tend to
picture.
your
So
garden, and
I think it's just
important
about the
to
build
you.
itself. It's a decor challenge. So I think it'd be
suppose
safe
that's
not to have villagers in your kitchen, but
chat sometime.
you could just
I so
have
enjoy
maybe
checking in
even
with
just
my new
Remy in the
students.
picture. But you can use the Alice table to get people in, and then just once they're there, if you hide the table, you can do it that way as well.
Only cost me my damned hearing.
Oh, he just walked through that door. Magic. Magic. Okay, open quest log. Let's see what we got going on. Potions. I like potions class. Thanks for all the likes on the stream, guys. I really appreciate all of you being here for Hogwarts. This is a lot of fun. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it too. Well, at least I hope you are. You're here, so I'm guessing you are. But thank you.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely...
Okay, this should start automatically once you walk in. Yeah, you could do a setting up a banquet table before everyone arrives, for sure.
One of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and
Guess who's
intellect.
back? Is it
You will
no?
begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you
Marmalade
tell us
really
why
likes
this particular
ominous.
potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal
Flipendo.
a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each
Mic
of
drop.
you will have brewed a Wigan
Ancient magic
potion
wins
of
every time.
your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
I'm trying to think what teacher I had that was just like him. See this part, like we don't have to do this with
Use
our
a
potions
strong,
table. Like we
even
just go up to it and
motion
go
when crushing
make
your
the potion,
ingredients.
which is kind of a bummer. I liked doing it.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Flipendo. You usually go to bed. Yeah, I mean, I get that. We put our two boy cats. They sleep in the basement with the door shut. I mean, it's a finished basement, and they have heated beds. Don't get me wrong; they're spoiled boys. But they go to bed, and it's like they go to bed usually around 9 o'clock because
see
they
most
get
of
like
you
a
have not
treat
forgotten
before they
how
go to
to
bed.
stir.
So they start circling like sharks at 9.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients
Is
you
it
need
just
in my
me, or is
office.
this one of the situations
But in
where
the
the
future, you'll be
professors
expected
know
to
more
provide
than
your
they're
own
saying?
ingredients.
Like, why are they teaching
Some
us
can be harvested
all
from
of
the
these
plants you grow
potions
in
and
your herbology
like
class,
hinting that we
and
need to be
rarer
out in the
ones can be
world doing
purchased.
some things?
Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful.
Resourceful.
Come and
You
see me
see?
when you've finished
Like,
brewing,
you need to like
and we'll see
steal
if it was
stuff.
skill or luck the first time round.
So no, they don't sleep with us because they're loud, and
Proficiency in
they would wake
potions
us
are
up
two
at
things that
like.
cannot be rushed.
What am I doing? Oh, I have to
Considered
collect the
keeping me
Ashwinder
home
eggs.
from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission
But yeah,
to go
they
into his
don't
office?
sleep in our room because they would wake us up at all hours for food. They're food hounds. So yeah, no. And my husband
He did
is
say that. He
very
wants me to
light
get more
sleeper.
ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant.
So
You,
I
my
asked
friend, have been
Mr.
presented with an
Jam about
extraordinary
the good professors
opportunity.
know more than they
I'm
lead
Gareth, by the
on.
way. Gareth Weasley.
And he
Bit
said,
of a
"The
prodigy
good
with
ones
potions, if I do
do."
say so myself.
Pleasure to meet
The
you.
bad ones tend not to. So
Are
there's
you
your
related
answer.
to Professor Weasley?
Can I
She's my
have some more
aunt.
water,
Keeps too close
Marmalade?
an eye on me for comfort.
Thank
Ugh.
you.
But she can't be
Yes.
everywhere. Listen,
And do you want
anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an
Just
endurance
regular.
potion.
Thank
I'm
you.
working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
No, thank you.
Just missing one tiny last
Arresto
ingredient that will add
momentum.
that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single hooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office.
I
with
mean, as
his
a Weasley,
permission.
I feel like
Perhaps
his
you could
hair
grab it
should
for
be
me.
more orange, don't you, Weasley? I feel like it should be oranger. More orange?
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Hooper feathers
Water.
aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Boring.
Hydrating.
I'm not getting your feather,
I've
Weasley.
enough to worry about collecting the ingredients.
Flavored
he
or just
wants me
plain?
to
It's
get.
plain. Just
I'm
plain
afraid
water.
I can't help you.
I understand.
But cold. I don't drink
I'll sort
warm water
something
all the
else out.
time like Coco does. Although warm water doesn't bother me. I could drink it.
Precision is key.
I like hot tea. Okay, so I'm not getting Weasley the feather, but I think I might steal it. I don't know. Do we feel like that was something a Hufflepuff would do? Maybe not. Okay, I'm not going to. By the way, if you see that above, did you see the like chat thing above his head? You can talk to those players and you just get like a little bit piece of backstory. I'm not going to talk to him, but just FYI, you can do that.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer
Oops,
could result in
I just made the wrong potion, didn't I?
eyebrows.
Dang it. He's a smaller, less angry version of Snape. Agreed. Okay, let's make the right potion this time. Okay.
And now we add the mallow sweet.
We can
and-
watch Weasley.
That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Yeah, I can't drink hot beverages much in the summer. Maybe in the mornings, but not this time of night.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
I
Again.
love this. Again.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you
Ice
managed
cold water
to
for
resist.
you.
You've done well today.
Occasional hot chocolate in the
confess I
cold.
was
Yeah. Well, I don't drink
skeptical
hot
given the
chocolate in
advanced
general,
nature of
but
this class and the fact you're a new
I
student.
like
I'm glad I
like
was able
hot
to meet your
teas. I like a hot
expectations.
apple
A rare
cider.
occurrence. And you do well to remember
coffee.
that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to
Well,
having
my
a
coffee
solid
is more
grasp of
creamer
how to
than it is
combine
coffee,
various
but
ingredients,
that's just
you
me.
should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Just don't tell my doctor.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
With the hot water?
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class
So
is
you can see, you
dismissed.
can still talk to him. The little button pops up.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor
The
Sharp's
drink,
question
yeah.
about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you.
You know, it's really common in
I'm
Asian
by the way.
society to drink
Pleasure.
like a hot water
Truly.
with lemon.
And I've never seen anyone
Or
brew
like
such a
some kind of
flawless Wiggenweld
citrus
potion
leaf.
on their first try.
It's
Well
not
done.
necessarily like a tea, but they drink a lot of hot water, actually. My sister-in-law lived overseas in China, and her family started drinking hot water like that. That's not why hot cocoa does it, but just FYI. Let's go
I'm
with
glad
that.
I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making.
Some
What do I
students seem
like?
so confounded by potion recipes.
Whoops, I just hit
it's as
one
if they're
like.
written in gobbledygook.
Whoops.
A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good
I
conversation
like Merlin
is the enemy
trials.
of free
It's true.
time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever.
Oh.
See you soon, no doubt.
Got it. Hot Cocoa. Not Hot Cocoa, the YouTuber. That's funny.
Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Okay, so we're done with potions and everything. So the quest that just popped up, that's the quest that is individual to the Hufflepuff. We're not going to start that. I think we'll stop here. This is a good place to stop. So we got our quest for moving on this Prisoner of Love one. That's the one that's special to Hufflepuff. And we'll all get that. I will say, if you're trying to choose a house, that one, Hufflepuff's fun. I think the quest is longer than the others because you get to go to a little town. You get to actually pick up more things. Like, you'll get more out of it. So that's a big advantage to playing Hufflepuff in my mind, but that's just me. But yeah.
Hufflepuff's the best.
Because Hufflepuff's the best. I mean, maybe.
We are.
Not in real. Not in real.
You sure you're a Ravenclaw?
Not for real. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good time. This was fun. Did you guys like the new spells and things that we can cast at one another and dueling and chat? I thought it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for all the likes on the stream. We're going to be streaming. We're not going to stream Legacy next week at all, unfortunately. But that's just because DDV has the big update coming out. It's coming on Wednesday. We're all super excited for that. We're all going to be, and let's face it, in like 42 million streams starting on Wednesday on. So we're going to take a legacy break because we're all going to be focused on DDV all next week. So we'll be back the following Wednesday evening, same time, same place. Hufflepuff ready to go. I'm excited to continue the questing with you. DDV wise, we'll be streaming tomorrow at noon Eastern, and then we'll be streaming again on Sunday. It's not Decor Camp. We're just streaming fun stuff. We're going to be talking about the update and talking about all of that fun stuff. I want to design possibly a Touch of Magic outfit to meet Peter in, so join that. That'll be fun.
Aren't we not doing Sunday because of Father's Day?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I said Sunday, didn't I? It's Monday. We're streaming tomorrow at noon Eastern, and then we're streaming Monday at 3 p.m. Yeah, 4, right? I don't know. I have a schedule.
I'll drop the Discord.
Dear God. Yeah, join the Discord. That would be helpful too. You can also become a member. I don't know if any, there are people in here who are not yet members, but you could join. There is the Discord link. There is the link to subscribe to the channel, and you can also become a member. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I had a good time, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in stream at noon for a lot more fun. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Good night.